children, welcome back. In the last video, we have discussed about the types of farming, that is primitive subsistence, intensive subsistence farming, commercial farming and plantation farming. So the types of farming here are primitive. Primitive subsistence farming depends on monsoon rains and it is practiced on small patches of land, and this type of farming uses primitive tools. And intensive subsistence farming is in the areas of high population. So it is labor intensive, and here they use the high dose of biochemical inputs for large production. And commercial farming use modern inputs, H5Vs like H5V seeds, chemical fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides. Here, why they are using these modern inputs? Because to obtain higher productivity. And plantation, example, plantation is a type of commercial cropping. Now, cropping pattern in India. We have three types of cropping patterns in India: Rabi crop, Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. So let us see in detail about the season, the cropping pattern in India. Rabi. Rabi crops, they are sown at the start of winter, that is October and December, and harvested in spring or at the start of summer, April to June. Some crops cultivated in this season are wheat, barley, peas, gram and mustard. So these crops are grown mostly in the areas or in the states like Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. What is the reason for growing this? Because the reason for the successful Rabi crops in winter months is due to the western temperature cyclones that causes rainfall. That is, in the retreating monsoon period, and the green revolution in Punjab, Haryana, western Uttar Pradesh and parts of Rajasthan has led to the growth of Rabi in this region. So we can see wheat, mustard and peas. These are the Rabi crops, children. And next crop is Kharif. These crops are sown during the monsoon, that is May to July, and harvested in September to October. What are the major Kharif crops? The major Kharif crops are paddy, maize, jawar, bajra, tor, moong, urad, cotton, jute, groundnut and soya bean. And these the major areas where paddy is cultivated are Assam, West Bengal, coastal regions of Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra, that is towards the Konkan coast, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab, Haryana. And in well irrigated areas of Assam, West Bengal, and Odisha, these three crops of paddy are grown in a year and they are named as Oz, Aman, and Boro. So, children, next cropping pattern is Zaid. So, Zaid, these crops are sown between Rabi and Kharif season, that is March and June. Some of the crops produced during this season are watermelon, cucumber, muskmelon, vegetables, and fodder crops. This is about the cropping pattern. What is the cropping pattern? We have three cropping patterns in India: Rabi, Kharif, and Zaid. So coming to the major crops. What are the major crops grown in India? We have food crops and non-food crops. And a variety of food and non-food crops are grown in different parts of the country depending upon the variations in soil, climate and cultivation practices. So children, what are the major crops grown in India? They are rice, wheat, millets, maize, pulses. These are grains. And food crops other than grains, we have sugarcane, oil seeds, tea, coffee, horticulture crops. And apart from food crops, we even have non-food crops. They are rubber, fiber crops, cotton, jute. Did you know, children? India produces 51 major crops. So, first major crops grown in India is rice. And the second one is wheat. So, rice is the staple food for the majority of people in India. And India is the second largest producer in the world after China. The kharif crop requires high temperature and high humidity. It is grown in areas of heavy rainfall. So rice is a kharif crop and it requires high temperature, that is about 25 degrees Celsius, and high humidity, and it is grown in areas of heavy rainfall above 100 centimeters. So in areas of less rainfall like in Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh and parts of Rajasthan, it is grown with the proper irrigation through canals and tube wells. And this is mostly grown in the plains of north and northeastern India, coastal areas, and the deltaic regions where we find the soil, fertile soil. So on the map of India, we can see the parts, the major areas where the dark green color, it is given as the major areas where rice is cultivated, and these are the minor areas cultivated with the help of the proper irrigation facilities through canals and tube wells. So these are the parts of Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and parts of Madhya Pradesh. We can see in parts of Gujarat here, and this is the Konkan coast. You can see, and here in the coastal areas of Coromandel coast and northern Sarkars, it is they are the major areas where the rice cultivation is done. And wheat is also the second most important staple food crop in India. It requires a cool growing season and bright sunshine at the time of ripening and 50 to 70 centimeters of rainfall is required. And the two important wheat growing zones in the country are the Ganga Satluj plains in the northwest and the black soil region of the Deccan. This is the black soil region in the Deccan Plateau. Okay, so next we'll go to millets. So what are millets? They are the coarse grains which have very high nutritional value. For example, jawar, bajra, and ragi are the important millets grown in India. Though they are known as coarse grains, they have high nutritional value. Ragi is first we'll come to ragi. It is rich in iron, calcium, and roughage. Ragi grows well in dry regions on red, black, sandy, loamy, and shallow black soils. And jawar, it is rich in potassium, phosphorus, and calcium with small amounts of iron and sodium. It is the third most important food crop with respect to area and production. It is a rain-fed crop mostly grown in the most moist areas which do not need much irrigation. And it is also known as sorghum. Bajra. Bajra is also known as pearl millet. It contains iron, folate, magnesium, copper, zinc, calcium, and vitamins. Bajra grows well on sandy soils and shallow black soil. And ragi is known as finger millet. So you can see ragi, jawar, bajra. Nowadays, most of the people are opting for this millets and jawar rotis are also famous, becoming famous in Hyderabad. So, and ragi malt. Maize. Maize is used as both for food and fodder. And maize is a kharif crop which grows well in old alluvial for best growth. And it requires temperature between 21 to 27 degrees Celsius. And in states like Bihar, it is grown as rabi crop also. Use of modern inputs like HYV seeds, fertilizers, and irrigation have contributed to the increasing production of maize. So important maize producing states are Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh. Pulses. India is the largest producer as well as consumer of pulses in the world, and These pulses are called important source of protein and minerals, and pulses are also known as poor man's meat. Pulses need less soil moisture and can survive in dry conditions. And being a leguminous crop, pulses play a key role in crop rotation as they have ability to fix nitrogen and restore soil fertility. Major pulses that are grown in India are tur, urad, moong, masoor, peas and gram. You can see this is tur, tur or arhar. It is also called as arhar, peas, and the sugarcane. Sugarcane food crop. These are the food crops other than grains. So it is a tropical as well as subtropical crop, and it requires almost a year to grow. It can grow. It can be grown on a variety of soils as long as they are fertile and well drained. Manual labor from sowing to harvesting is required for sugarcane. And sugarcane grows well in hot and humid climate with a temperature of 21 to 27 degrees Celsius and with an annual rainfall between 75 centimeters and 100 centimeters. Main source of sugar, jaggery, kandasari and molasses. India is the second largest producer after Brazil. So they and major sugar producing states are Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab, and Haryana. So these are the sugarcane, and these are sugarcane crops. Coffee. Coffee produces about 4% of the world. India produces about 4% of the world's coffee. So in 2018, India produced 3.2% of the world's coffee production. And Indian coffee is known in the world for its good quality. The Arabica variety, initially brought from Yemen, is produced in India. It has great demand all over the world. Its cultivation was introduced in India on the Baba Budan Hills. Karnataka is the major producer of coffee, and and also Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So these are the coffee seeds. This is coffee plantation. Horticulture crops. So these include the cultivation of both fruits and vegetables. Important vegetable producers of India are pea, cauliflower, onion, cabbage, tomato, brinjal and potato. And since vegetables usually require less time for growth, they can be grown in the Zaid season or in alternation with cereals grown in Rabi or Kharif seasons. Most of the fruits are plantation crops. India produces both tropical as well as temperate fruits. And fruit growing areas in India are mango, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and West Bengal. Oranges, Nagpur and Chirapunji. Banana, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, and Mizoram. Pineapple, Meghalaya. Grape, Maharashtra, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. Lychee and Goa, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Apple, pear, apricot and walnut, Himachal Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. India accounts to 10% of the world's fruit production. So, non-food crops, rubber. Rubber is mainly an equatorial crop, but under special conditions, it is also grown in tropical areas. It is an important industrial raw material and used for various purposes. In 2010 and 11, India ranked fourth among the world's natural rubber producers. It's an important raw material. It is mainly grown in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Andaman Nicobar Islands and Garo Hills in Meghalaya. See, consumption of natural rubber. These are the examples: auto tires and tubes, cycle tires, camelback, footwears, belts and horses, latex, foam, dipped goods, others. And the auto tires, we have more percentage. The fiber crops, cotton, jute, hemp, and natural silk are the four major fiber crops grown in India. And the first three are plant products, while silk is obtained from cocoons of the silkworms fed on green leaves, especially mulberry. This is sericulture. See, these are the cocoons. Cotton. India is believed to be the original home of cotton. It is one of the major raw materials for cotton textile industry. Cotton growth is good in the drier parts of the black cotton soil of the Deccan Plateau. It requires high temperature, light rainfall or irrigation, 210 frost-free days, and bright sunshine for its growth. Cotton is a kharif crop and it requires 6 to 8 months to mature. And cotton is mostly grown in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Tamil Nadu, and Uttar Pradesh, and major cotton producing states. Technology and institutional reforms. This is children, for your information. I'm explaining in brief because this is actually the deleted part of the from your syllabus. Agriculture has been practiced in India for thousands of years. Sustained uses of land without compatible techno institutional changes have hindered the pace of agricultural development. So, as right of inheritance divide the land holdings to very small units that reduce productivity. So, land reform was the main focus in our first 5 year plan. And technological reforms, the laws of land reforms were enacted, but their implementation was lacking somewhere. The government of India in 1960 to 70s introduced agricultural reforms to improve Indian agriculture like green and white revolution. And the other reforms are the Kisan credit card. These are the other benefit schemes for the farmers. They are Kisan Credit Card, KCC, and scheme for giving easy and cheap loans to farmers, small farmers, personal accident insurance schemes for Kisan Credit Card holders. Special weather bulletins and agricultural programs for farmers were introduced through radio and television channels. Government also announced minimum support price MSP for various agricultural products like cereals, pulses and others to check the exploitation of farmers by middlemen. Thank you, children. With this, we come to the end of the chapter.